To understand how magic works in the Irregular at Magic High School series, first we need to know about the Magical Calculation Area, also known as MCA. There is an area in people's unconscious that takes in all the information in nature and processes into a consciously recognizable form. This is what magicians call Magic Calculation Area. The world is essentially a single entity, and there is too much information for the human consciousness to hold. That's why humans unconsciously split up the information of the continuous and indivisible world into a size one can recognize. Magic is a technique that reverses this mental function and reflects the human cognition on the world. No one knows why magicians can do it. The only thing to know is that magic is the result of the Magic Calculation Area's activity. The performance of the Magic Calculation Area is different for each person. A person who isn't a magician hasn't reached a high enough performance level to rewrite reality, so they can't use magic. Magicians can use magic because their Magic Calculation Area has a high performance. Naturally, the difference in performance of the Magic Calculation Area is also different between magicians. What one call magic talent is in great part about the performance of the Magic Calculation Area. This performance is heavily influenced by natural ability, but it's not the only factor. It can be trained to some extent. However, no matter if it's innate or acquired, the performance is limited at any given time, which means there is a limit to the magician's powers. Magic that exceeds the person's limits damages the Magic Calculation Area and reduces their lifespan. This is a condition called overheat of the Magic Calculation Area. Overheating is an illness that can happen to any magician. The effects of overheating are not limited to the Magic Calculation Area and magical ability. The Magic Calculation Area isn't present only in magicians. Magic wasn't even its intended purpose. Its function is for people to recognize the world and live in it. If the Magic Calculation Area stops working, the person won't be able to perceive the world normally. The original role of the Magical Calculation Area is to split the world into pieces of a size people can recognize. People can't withstand the world as it is. What awaits people who are exposed to big chunks of information is death caused by shock. So, magic is a byproduct of the Magical Calculation Area's activity. The power system in this series is so complex as an understatement. It is both fascinating and complicated at the same time. And the MCA is just the tip of the iceberg. And by using the Magical Calculation Area, a magician alters the reality by using Eidos temporarily. Whereas Tatsuya overwrites the information in the information dimension itself. There's so much content about how magic works in the series that it is difficult to explain in a simple way. The description about how magic works within the series by using the Magical Calculation Area as a means will help simplify things.